The Arctic, a realm of relentless ice. Here, there is no room for error, no place for the weak. Every step is a gamble, every hunt a fragile line between survival. Welcome to the Arctic, where survival is never guaranteed and nature is the final judge. The polar bear, the largest bear to ever walk the planet. A full-grown adult weighs over 1,300 pounds, with a bite that can shatter bone in an instant. Its white fur isn't just for warmth against the punishing cold. It's perfect camouflage, melting its colossal frame into the endless ice. And beneath that deceptively slow exterior lies a patient, calculating, and supremely intelligent hunter. The polar bear does not feast every day. It can endure for weeks, even months, without food, relying on stored fat to survive the merciless ice. But when the body sends its warning, when energy reserves dip to a dangerous low, the hunt is no longer a choice. It must begin. Unlike other predators, the polar bear's existence depends almost entirely on the seal. The seal is swift, ever watchful, concealed beneath a fortress of cold, thick ice. To capture this elusive prey, brute force is not enough. The bear must enter a high-stakes game of patience, a game where time, silence, and one precise moment decides everything. Should the hunt end in failure, the predator moves on, silently searching for another opening. A lone seal resting on the fragile ice. For the polar bear, a single success means a massive reward of energy. The prey's thick, nutrient-rich blubber can sustain the hunter for days, even weeks. This is more than a meal. It is fuel for the relentless winter, for the ongoing struggle to survive in the frozen expanse. Here, every chance is a lifeline, and every misstep has the ultimate consequence. The walrus, a titan of the Arctic. Its tusks can exceed 3 feet, serving not only as weapons for defense, but as instruments for survival. Its colossal form seems slow, yet it holds an incredible resilience. The walrus is not a swift hunter, but once mature, it becomes virtually untouchable, one of the most formidable beings in the frozen world. When food becomes dangerously scarce, the polar bear must change its strategy. It sets its sights on a far more challenging target, the walrus. During the breeding season, walruses crowd the coastlines in vast numbers. Their gathering creates a rare opening for the Arctic's apex predator. A colossal frame, dagger-like tusks, and a ferocious defense mean that a single misstep could be the end. But with starvation looming, the polar bear has no other choice. If the hunt fails, the plan immediately changes. The old, the weak, or the injured become more attainable targets, reducing the risk of a head-on clash. And not every bear dares to try. Only the largest, most seasoned individuals possess the power and resolve to engage in such a grueling contest. A beluga whale becomes the polar bear's quarry only in the most extreme situations. A single adult can weigh between 2,200 and 3,300 pounds. Measuring 10 to 16 feet long. They travel in pods, a unified defense ready to counter any threat. This is no ordinary target, but a calculated choice made only in the harshest of times. The polar bear's strategy is one of absolute patience. It waits by breathing holes in the ice where the whales are forced to surface for air. When the moment comes, the confrontation is instant. For the bear, the breeding season is a matter of survival. It is more than the act of mating. It is the genetic continuation of a future generation. When males confront each other, elaborate displays are not needed. A look, a posture, the sheer size of their bodies is enough to weigh their power. But when necessary, conflict erupts. The stronger will overpower his rival, claiming the right to the female and passing his lineage to the next generation. In this unforgiving world, survival is not just about living today. It is about ensuring the species endures for tomorrow. Adult male bears will sometimes challenge the young, a primal strategy seen across the world of carnivores. By overpowering the cubs, a male pressures the female back into her cycle, creating a new chance to further his own bloodline. These intense confrontations are never random. They are a stark display of nature's unforgiving rules. In this world, the instinct to survive and the need to create a legacy have forged a predator that is both majestic and coldly determined. The killer whale, orca, is the apex predator of the frozen ocean. They possess a terrifying intelligence and flawless pack coordination. Orcas rarely hunt alone. They move as a pod, targeting formidable prey like the seal. Reaching speeds of 35 miles per hour, the chase is only a matter of time. Echolocation guides their search and their silent communication, each member playing a precise role in the grand strategy. As the ice thaws, they push deep into the Arctic, creating powerful waves to wash seals from their refuge, or waiting with chilling patience for the prey to weaken before the final move. Every hunt is a calculated display of power, intellect, and cooperation from the undisputed ruler of the deep. The gray whale is not easily subdued. A thick layer of blubber, resilient physiology, and a powerful maternal instinct allow it to withstand intense predatory pressure. It does not prevail through speed, but through endurance and the determination to complete migrations that span thousands of kilometers. Orca and gray whale represent two very different evolutionary paths in the vast ocean. One is an apex predator that relies on collective intelligence and coordinated strategy. When these two strategies intersect, it is more than a meeting of predator and prey. It is a contrast between collective intelligence and biological resilience. Even the humpback whale, known for its forceful defensive strikes, can at times struggle against the tightly coordinated hunting tactics of orcas. The Arctic wolf is a symbol of endurance against the world's harshest conditions. They exist in small, tight-knit packs, 5 to 10 strong, where coordination decides survival. Their targets demand immense effort and strategy, relying not on solitary might, but on the fluid power of the collective. Each wolf plays a vital role in the hunt. Persistence and stamina are their greatest assets, allowing them to face down challenges far exceeding their own size and power. With few direct rivals, the pack's order and strategy remain unbroken. In the wild, power alone is never enough to guarantee survival. Every predator exists on a delicate balance of patience, strategy, and the instinct to strike at the perfect moment. Every target carries a risk. Every hunt is a high-stakes gamble where a single misstep can cost everything. Survival is not just the assault. It is the art of waiting, the wisdom to withdraw, and the will to adapt to the harshest realities. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to join us for the next journey into the wild.